Hey guys, it is Rythmmastr here, and I have got some very important news for you guys. Now last night, I was playing at some Infection with some allies and some subscribers, and we pretty much had to go out of our way to make the game mode work for us. First of all, we don't have any of the custom game modes, so we can play Infection or Juggernaut or Team Juggernaut or Drop Zone or anything like that. Next of all, we found out you could only have 5 players per team on a public match, which is absolutely ridiculous. So we were limited to having 5 people on a team. So basically, we had to go into free-for-all, have one person not put on Assassin Pro and everybody else put on Assassin Pro, so that way, when you saw the person with their name over their head, you knew he was Michael Myers. Now this is just a terrible way to play Michael Myers, in case you guys have not realized that yet. Nobody wants to play Michael Myers where you're guessing if the guy in front of you is Michael Myers or your teammate. Now, this plus the fact that yesterday I saw a petition started by a channel on YouTube for pushing that Infection was brought to the public playlist option. I saw a petition like that, and it was approved, well, not so much approved, but it was seen by Activision, and now Infection is coming to Modern Warfare 3 as a public playlist option, at least on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Now that got me to thinking, if they can make a petition for some game mode to be added to the public playlist, why can't we, as gamers, as their customers who also paid money for this game, make a petition to try and get some more support for this game? And what I'm basically talking about here is the most prevalent glitches, the lack of aim assist on the Classic Controller Pro, as well as the broken kill streaks, to name 2 of the most important glitches. And I'm also talking about the missing game modes that we, as gamers, do not have in our private playlist options, which is pretty disappointing because they are actually on the disc according to most hackers. With this petition, I'm trying to start a change here. I am sorry, and I'm tired of waiting for just some other some other YouTube commentator to start something, and frankly I want to see change, and so I'm taking matters into my own hand. I hope that you guys will either, I guess, copy this video and download it through a YouTube video downloader if you have one, or just make your own commentary supporting this petition, because without you guys, without some support, this is pretty much nothing. It's like taking a shot in the dark. Activision isn't going to listen to 300 signatures. Activision will listen to 300,000 signatures, or maybe 3,000 would be a more realistic figure. So basically, guys, I will put a link to the petition in the description below. If you guys want to sign this petition, please feel free to do so. I do encourage you to leave a civil and friendly comment, though, just because Activision does not want to listen to a bunch of angry 10-year-olds just whining about how this game's broken. They want to, hopefully, they want more diplomacy. I'm not even going to try and say that word, diplomacy. Yeah, there we go. So again, guys, I encourage you to sign the petition, and if you do feel the need, either through Twitter, through Facebook, through YouTube itself, I encourage you guys to put up your own video or spread the word about this petition, and hopefully let's try and get some results as a community together. Now this is some gameplay of us trying to play of us trying to play some Michael Myers in a free-for-all game, so you can clearly tell that we're on a free-for-all game because of the fact that, well, I mean, there's 8 players and there's no teams. I'm the Michael Myers guy, and I do not have Assassin Pro on so they can see my name. But at the same time, it's really confusing because everybody's knifing each other, and it's just chaotic. So, hopefully we can make a change, and we can add Infection, we can add all these game modes, and we can get some patches. I'm not talking about every week getting a patch from Treyarch. I'm talking about fixing some of the more prevalent issues with this game, and I'm talking about getting those game modes that are on the disc, but are not unlocked. And again, guys, if you feel that it's too early for a petition, I feel like now is the best time. While the recent hotfix Activision had to remind or make Treyarch do, I don't know what the situation is. Maybe they just nodded it to them and were like, "Hey guys, can you make a hotfix?" It doesn't matter. But while that hotfix is still fresh on the developer's mind, on the publisher's mind, let's try and take some of that support and bring it over to this, to more patches, to better private match options, to what we want as a game, and I'm not talking about adding kill cams or like, adding in those missing kill streaks like the Predator missile or the Osprey gunner. I know that's not going to happen, and it's just not realistic. I'm talking about things that can be and should be implemented in this game. And obviously Activision is in no way, shape, or form required to do any of this, but there comes a point where if you as a publisher or as a basically any kind of product designer or product seller have a product and you do not support what the customer wants, what the consumer is looking for, then the consumer is not going to come back to you and keep getting your products if they do not work, if they're broken, and I know that as soon as they buy this product, it's not going to work for them. So again guys, why would Activision sell us a game that's half broken, that's half-assed, and that's just lazy, and then expect us to buy every single Call of Duty in the series to date on the Wii version? Well, this is probably part of the reason why Modern Warfare 3's sales were significantly lower than Black Ops. Because we, as a Wii community, noticed that there's no DLC, and there's no support of Black Ops as much as there should have been. There was some support, but there was nothing that we wanted, what we clamored for, and half of the guys just said, you know what, screw it, I don't need to buy Modern Warfare 3, I'll play Black Ops, even if it's a little bit broken. I'm not going to give Activision more of my money. And so guys, I hope you will look into yourself, and hopefully, I hope you guys will sign the petition, and if any of you want to post a link to this video, or put up your own video linking to the petition, please feel encouraged to do so. It only helps us out the more support we get, and that is all guys. I'm Rythmmastr here, and I'm signing out. Peace and enjoy life.